In this video, I want to look at help in KDE. I first started looking at this when I was setting my monitor settings. So I'll go to display and monitor, and I notice this little help icon up here, but it does nothing. I get that different mouse pointer, but there's nothing really that's happening. Okay, if I click, it goes away. That makes sense. And then I can come down here. Well, I can get help at least from here. It says show help, but no, there's no help. Okay, so I decided to look at some of the other settings. Went into this one. Help is grayed out. It says show help over it, but nothing. Went up to here. Notice when I first click on it, it is that blue, which indicates, okay, there's help. They all did that. But then that no symbol, there's no help. Nope, you don't get any help. Click overview again, went into device actions. This time, the help button works. Okay, and I didn't really check to see how accurate and helpful that is, but at least it's there. Good. But again, this does nothing. Just gives me that no icon. But I did look at a couple of others, and if I go to account details, this one, it shows me stuff. Down here, I can click on it, and it tells me the information I might want. And the help works. So in some both work, and some none work. In some, the help doesn't work down here, but it is grayed out. In some, it doesn't work, but it's not grayed out. Again, there's just no predicting how any of these are going to work. Whoops, I don't want to actually change anything, so I'll hit reset. And then I'll hit overview again. Okay, let's go ahead and close out of this. I've already shown in a previous video creation of a text file and how that's a little funny. Let's look at how help works with that. So I will right click, create new text file, and there's a help icon on here. Does nothing. Yeah, don't get it. And if I hit cancel, it goes away. You'd expect that. But now look what happens if I go and create another one, create new text file. And I'll click OK, and I get that really bizarre dialog. This makes no sense at all. Again, I haven't created a file, and it's telling me it already exists, and just some craziness there. But let's stick to looking at help. Click on this. Maybe there'd be help with this craziness, but no help. So now I'm going to hit cancel, but as I go to hit cancel, let's look at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. I hit cancel, and it tells me that it copied finished. It didn't copy anything. It didn't create a file. Why is it telling me that it did something that it didn't do? So again, we have another bug. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Dolphin folder, but first a quick quiz. How many items are in this folder? Well, one item, right? But if I click this up arrow, 2 items. Which, by the way, that up arrow came back after I rebooted again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I can't predict when it will and won't be there. But let's go ahead and open this up again. And I now have a couple of different items. If I go to Settings, and then Configure Toolbars, let's go back to that help. Again, does nothing. But I noticed something else on here. There's a cancel button. Watch what happens if I just hit cancel. There's one click just to get rid of that. That's okay. Hit cancel and it goes away. Okay. Next, I'm going to go back to settings and configure toolbars. And I can go back to my help icon. Again, it's doing nothing, of course. I can go ahead and get this cancel to work in one of 2 different ways. If I hit escape, you'll see the cancel button be pushed for just a second. And I can, in the video, pause that for just a moment and we'll see that it is pushed. Pushed. So that's what it's doing. It's hitting that cancel button. I'll go back here. And now let's go back to that help. Instead of doing it with the escape button, I'm going to hold down the alt button and hit my C to cancel. Should do the exact same thing. It hit that cancel button. But I still have that little no help icon. Why? As soon as I click, it goes away, but there's an extra click there. That's not going to stop someone from being able to get any major work done, but it's just inconsistent and weird.